Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to another session of MSEM Live Show. You are currently watching us live on our Facebook and also on YouTube, and we are transmitting live from Setia Fontaines, Bertam, Pulau Pinang or Penang. I am Rai, and I will be with you for the next at least 30 minutes for today's session, and I'm very, very honoured to be partnered with two very incredible individuals. We have Tan Sri Dr. Norzrul Thani bin Hassan Thani. Maaf kalau saya tak sebut betul-betul, saya cuba sebut betul-betul. Dan juga Datuk Yuslina binti Muhammad Yunus. Dan today, Tan Sri, kita nak bercerita pasal, we're going to talk about SP Setia Foundation, while Datuk Yuslina is also a member of the management committee at SP Setia Foundation and also holds the position of Senior Executive Vice President at SP Setia Berhad. Okay, so we've done with all the introductions. I'm sure many are excited and would like to know more about our topic, which is SPSF's STEM. STEM sparks igniting support for science, technology, engineering and mathematics. So for short is STEM initiatives. Jadi Tan Sri and juga Datuk Yuslina, thank you for both joining us today. Saya mulakan, I start with Assalamualaikum. Sihat?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us both here. We're very excited.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So okay, let's jump straight into it, because if we look at the time, we have about 30 minutes, but trust me, we have a lot to share.
All right.
We have a lot to share, and I can't wait to share all the information with you. So let's start. Let's jump right into it. Tan Sri, can you please give us an overview of what SP Setia Foundation is and its responsibilities?
Okay. Now let me explain. SP Setia Foundation, it was established as a charity to be the charitable arm of SP Setia Berhad. To make it short, I call it SPSF, SP Setia Foundation, and also SP Setia Berhad. Now our mission is actually to create a bigger, brighter future for the community served in alignment with the core principles of the trust. Now we have actually 4 key trust objects. The first one is the relief of distress by epidemics of disease, natural disasters or other similar emergencies. The second one is the assistance in meeting the needs of the underprivileged, disabled, poverty-stricken or critically ill. That's like most charities, that was quite evident in their objective. The third one, which is not that normal, is the assistance in advancing the education of disadvantaged peoples in Malaysia. And the last one is one of our key differentiator in a sense, the assistance or sponsoring of activities in connection with the promotion of national unity through sports, culture or the arts, particularly amongst the youth of various races. These objectives actually will guide our initiative within the framework of ESG and the agenda for SP Setia Berhad regarding ESG.
Okay, so if we look at it, this is an impressive, very impressive range of goals. Now, Datuk, can you share some examples of how SP Setia Foundation has integrated STEM-related components into your signature programs to support STEM or STEM education and outreach programs?
Yep. Well, actually, STEM is very close to our hearts at SP Setia Foundation. And one of our standout initiatives is basically STEM fun learning with the Institution of Engineers, IEM. And we collaborate with IEM to host various interactive science workshops and technical demonstrations during our signature weekend, volunteer weekend program. So those have been very successful. We've got students basically having hands-on experience constructing solar-powered cars and also balloon-powered cars. So it's definitely different. It's very hands-on for the children and they enjoy it. We also partner with University Malaysia Sabah, UMS, for health awareness. So that's another limb of our, I would say, STEM project as well. So it's very close to our heart. And we also have our Geo Talks, which is obviously a geological talk, which we have got currently today as well at MSEM with the students. So that's another initiative that goes along with the STEM area.
Okay. So if you look at it, it sounds a lot of engaging activities for our youngsters. And Tan Sri, from your perspective, how was SP Setia Foundation collaborated with education institutions, non-profit organizations or other partners to infuse STEM elements into your programs, and what have been the outcome of this collaboration?
Collaboration is key for us. I know, you know, STEM can be a very boring subject, or it can be a very exciting topic for young people. So we've partnered with Institution of Engineers, as mentioned by Datuk just now, Malaysia, IEM, Museum Malaysia Sabah, and others to enhance STEM education. Now with IEM, the Institute of Engineers Malaysia, we provide engaging STEM workshops and technical demonstration to students. So they like to see what is hands-on, what's really the actual STEM in practice. Our association with UMS introduces interdisciplinary STEM concepts, raising awareness about disaster preparedness and health advocacy, among other things. Things that are realistic and in part of our day-to-day life. Our partnership with Institut Kemahiran Belia Negara or IKBDN Kenarut extends hands-on STEM experiences to underserved communities. This basically collaborations have enriched STEM education significantly. It makes it more fun. That's where we're aiming for, hands-on approach.
I think that's very crucial nowadays with the youngsters. A very, very impressive collaborations indeed. Datuk Yuslina, back to you. Can you share a sample of a success story or a notable impact that SP Setia Foundation's approach to incorporating STEM initiatives has had on promoting STEM diversity and inclusion?
Oh, definitely. There's one success story that was quite recent, where we had an outing in Papar Sabah. It was a volunteer weekend in Papar Sabah. And during our Bicara Hala Tuju, which was very much focused along the STEM elements, so we brought together STEM professionals and as well as tertiary students from various backgrounds and obviously from the community themselves to interact with the community, the local community. So that was well received. And we also had primary school children asking diverse questions. So this actually shows that their interest is there and the inquisitive mind is also at play. So that was definitely, I would say, an activity that was really overwhelming, especially knowing for a fact that that was one of the few instances we've been in Sabah. So it's definitely STEM well promoted within the diversity and inclusion. So I would say moving forward we'll have more of the STEM activities and it demonstrates the immense potential we have with the community at large.
That's a very, very good story to hear, a very good sharing. Now, there's a very fantastic example. Now, Tan Sri, back to you again. What strategies has SP Setia Foundation employed to ensure that your support for STEM efforts within your programs is aligned with long-term goals and addresses the evolving needs of the STEM community?
We have various initiatives, but the three main strategies for STEM actually is, first one is to have a embedded collaboration with experts, like we did with IAM and UMS. These engagements, professionals, engineers and educators provide us with valuable insights into the latest trends and developments of STEM. Our second approach is to have a flexibility and adaptability of all partnerships. So our collaboration with IEM, UMS and IKBN exemplify our commitment to flexibility and adaptability. You need to be flexible in our approach. There's no one answer to any question. We need to get things evolve as we go along and to make it more fun. The last one is partnership with educational institutions like UMS and IKBTN. This enhances STEM education, but also contribute to the long-term development of STEM skills and knowledge in both traditional and underserved educational settings. Now, staying adaptable and aligned is crucial in a sense. So we need to do that.
Of course, of course. Dr. Yuslina, how does do you think how does SP Setia Foundation engage with STEM professionals or experts to inform the integration of STEM components into your signature programs? Because I notice there's plenty, and stay informed about emerging trends and opportunities in STEM fields.
I'd like to answer that along the line of us making sure that the programs are sustainable. We don't want it to be seen as a one-off program. So what we've done is we're going into very much so signing MOUs with our collaboration partners to ensure that these programs are sustainable, as I mentioned. And we also want a very structured approach to what we do. So that's one area that we look at as being able to accommodate when we actually have an MOU. So you've got the professionals working with us, and the programs will benefit from a well-rounded and sustainable relationship, not only with IEM and the other partners, but generally with all STEM professionals and experts. So we feel that we're on the right path on that.
So if we look at it as a whole, it's a very, how should I say, a good initiative as a whole. Finally, Tan Sri, what is your hope for SP Setia Foundation and its STEM endeavours?
Okay. For STEM specifically, what we hope are a few aspirations, as you were.
Okay.
One is to inspire individuals from diverse backgrounds to explore STEM fields. So
Okay.
that's one of the key gap to me. It to promote diversity and inclusion. Second, thirdly, create collaborative networks. Fourth, instill a lifelong love for STEM learning. So it need to be sustainable. Five, establish a legacy of unity and cooperation through STEM. STEM as being the umbrella, so that we can build bridges and foster a brighter and more harmonious future for us all. STEM is for everybody. So hopefully all Malaysians with the young ones can aspire to achieve all that.
Okay, just before we end and before we summarize everything in a nutshell, before I say thank you to our honourable guests, Tan Sri dan juga Datuk, maybe if they are, those that are watching, interested to get more information, is there a page, a website? Is there anywhere they can go to read and find out about this?
We do have our website, so they can check it out. But most our programs are with our Setia Caring schools, which are
Right.
known as our adopted schools.
Right,
But
right.
nevertheless, when we do have our volunteer weekends, which we go out and reach out to the communities,
Right.
we'll inform them very much in advance.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, okay, we are going to end our very, I would say, knowledgeable, fruitful conversation. Maybe with Tan Sri first, mungkin if you want to say anything, last few words before we end our session.
I think I am non-executive chairman of SP Setia Foundation. I'm not involved in SP Setia. I'm not linked to that. But being an independent person, I find this, shall we say, initiative by SP Setia is very laudable. And I've been involved with them for the last few years. And trying to build unity through STEM is a unique way of enhancing the unity and foster relationship within all races in Malaysia. We need that,
Right.
and I think we are right step. We are just a small
Yeah.
contributor to that, but at
Right.
least we're doing something.
I agree. Okay, thank you Tan Sri. Dan Datuk, kata-kata terakhir, maybe last few words from you.
Thank you very much, Rai, for
Most welcome.
basically supporting us by giving us the slot, and of course highlighting the fact that
Yeah.
we are actually supporting STEM programs. That's
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
hope that the children will enjoy the STEM programs that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wish all the best,
Thank
Tan
you,
Sri and juga Datuk Yuslina. For those, again, as Datuk mentioned, if you've got any questions and you want to find out more information, you can just go through and find out. But the best part now is actually come to the end where we have a Q&A session. Where our audiences will be able to win some prizes.
Alright.
If you are the first to answer the question correctly. So kalau dalam bahasa Melayu ni kita cakap siapa cepat dia dapat lah.
Yes.
So if I'm not mistaken, we've got 10
Yeah.
questions for you to
Okay.
answer.
Alright.
If you have been paying attention, I don't think it would be a problem. Okay, so shall we start with the first question? Yeah, we'll go with the first question. What is the full name of the charity arm of SP Setia Berhad? Okay, ini soalan objektif lah ya. Objective questions. We've got 3 answers. All you have to do is pick one correct answer. The first one is for A. Option A is SP Setia Foundation, SPSF. For B is SP Setia Initiatives, SPI. And for C is SP Setia Charity, SPC. Kalau you were paying attention, I still remember my mom used to remind me in school, pay attention in class page, it will give you benefits. So, okay, so that's question number 1. Number 2, which 4 key trust objects guide the initiatives of SP Setia Foundation, SPSF? Okay, again, now if you listen and look carefully, the answer for question number 1 is already here sebenarnya. A, relief, assistance, education and culture. B, relief, education, advocacy and inclusion. And 3, relief, community, education and unity. So pick one, A, B, C. Okay. The next question, question number 3. Again, if you kind of miss our chat just now, the questions that I'll be giving to you, the answers are actually in the question, you know. So you really have to listen carefully. Question number 3. In which Malaysian state did SP Setia Foundation organize the Bicara Hala Tuju forum mentioned in the interview? Yang ni Datuk boleh jawab, saya tahu. Sebab just now Datuk commented on it. Is it Selangor? Is it Sabah? Or is it Sarawak? Okay, and we move on to the next question. What does the abbreviation IEM stand for in the context of SP Setia Foundation's STEM initiative? Okay, you've got 3 options. A. Institute of Engineering and Mathematics. B. Institute of Educational Management. And C. The Institution of Engineers Malaysia. Kena tengok betul-betul. The answer is there.
Yes.
Yes, the answer is there. We move on to the next question, question number 5. Which program by SP Setia Foundation involves interactive science workshops? Okay, including constructing solar-powered and also balloon-powered cars. Oh, balloon-powered cars, eh?
Yeah,
Very
betul.
interesting.
That's
Balloon-powered
right.
cars. Wow, I've selalu dengar solar. Balloon tak pernah dengar. Balloon-powered cars. Is it A, STEM Fun Learning with UMS? Is it B, STEM Fun Learning with IEM? Or is it C, STEM Fun Learning with IKBN? Okay, so choose your right answer. We move on to the 6th question. Okay, again, what are the 4 trust objects? That's why I said the questions are actually linked. This was actually asked in the beginning of the Q&A. What are the 4 trust objects that guide the SP Setia Foundation's initiatives? Is it A, Relief Assistance, Culture and Sustainability? B, Relief Community, Education and Unity? And C, Relief Empowerment, Engagement and Growth. Okay, so pick your right answer and we move on. We've already almost 3/4 way of the Q&A. Number 7. Again, if you were paying attention, you would know the answer for this as well. Which university collaborates with SP Setia Foundation for interdisciplinary STEM sessions including health awareness and geotalks? Is it University of Science Malaysia, Pulau Pinang, USM? Is it University of Malaysia Sabah, UMS? Or University Technology Malaysia, UTM? Alright, we move on. We're almost done. Question number 8. Which state does IKBN Kinarut, one of SP Setia Foundation partners, operate to extend hands-on STEM experiences to undeserved communities? Kalau kita tengok, if we look at the name IKBN Kinarut, we can sort of know where the location is. Is it Selangor? Is it Johor? Or is it Sabah? Okay, so choose your right answer. Moving on to question number 9. What is one of the key hopes of Force SP Setia Foundation and its STEM endeavours mentioned by Tan Sri? Okay. A. Yang ini kalau saya tanya Tan Sri, if I ask you, Tan Sri lah boleh jawab. Kan, because you mentioned it, so I'm not going to ask him. But you've got to guess the right answer, which is it A, to inspire unity within the STEM community? Is it B, to create legacy of sustainable development? Or is it, B, or is it C, to establish a lifelong love for STEM learning? Okay?
I think that's it lah.
There's, sorry?
Same question, 9 and 10.
Yeah, it's the same question. Dia banyak link. It's connected.
okay.
So, okay, the last one, yeah? Question number 10. What is one of the key hopes? Oh, it's the same one.
Same one, yeah.
It's the
that's
same one.
right.
Yeah, that's why
It's
I
a
say if you pay,
repetition.
it's very easy lah.
It's very easy.
It's very easy.
Very
So again,
easy.
I'll just breeze through. Okay, so choose your right answer. That's our 10th question. Please answer. Siapa cepat dia dapat. We'll send you some prizes. I don't know what the prizes are. It's going to be a surprise. So do answer the questions. Again, look through. Some of the questions are actually interrelated sebenarnya.
Very true.
Very true. And then some of the names, kalau kita dengar tadi IKBN Kinarut, kita dah tahu. We know roughly where that is. So we've come to the end of our session. Again, I know I mentioned earlier kata-kata hey, last four words from Tan Sri dengan Datuk. Again, before we end, I give you some minutes, some any last words, any words of encouragement that you would like to share with the viewers.
Well, we are now in MSM Penang. Not too late. You should still come and see us here.
Yes.
And we got the booth for Setia.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
And those
do.
who want to know more about Setia and Setia Foundation, please come to the booth. We're all here.
Anything special that's happening at the booth? Maybe you
well,
want to share?
from me, it's basically we hope that the community will support
Yeah.
our volunteer weekends when we come to your community.
Yeah.
Come to your town.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay,
Yeah,
terima
we
kasih.
have programs in Penang as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So
We'll
we will
be
be
having.
here, I mean, LSP Setia
Yeah.
will be here, well obviously until the 8th of October, so still got time, masih ada masa lagi. Mai
Ada.
datang ramai-ramai.
Baik.
Tan Sri dari mana? Tan Sri orang mana ni?
Saya from KL.
Oh KL. Datuk?
I was from KL.
Oh, baru nak suruh cakap bahasa Penang.
Tapi saya makan nasi kandak tadi.
Okay. Pada nasi kandar nanti share makan kat mana sedap. Right, so we've come to the end of the session. Thank you so much for watching our session today. Now don't forget to share your comments in the comment section below. And for those who missed it, remember you can also rewatch this episode on our Facebook, MSM 2023, in our Facebook, in our YouTube pages at Minggu Saham Amanah Malaysia. Now this session is brought to you by SP Setia. Sekali lagi dengan hati yang cukup-cukup rendah, saya ucapkan terima kasih Tan Sri dan juga Datuk. To all of those watching, we still have more live sessions. Don't forget to watch us live. Thank you very much. Saya akhiri dengan Assalamualaikum and bye-bye guys.
Salam.